Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go.
I have a feeling someone or a situation or an obsession, something is holding you guys back, is pulling you down, is aggravating you so bad you can't sleep at night. And they almost have something over you, or you feel like they do. Sometimes this could be a boss. Sometimes it could be someone in a relationship. Sometimes it can be you're working too hard, you're doing something too much, you're obsessed with something that is too much of it's not good for you. And a lot of times I feel like for some of you all, especially Libras, you guys are working too much and you don't know how to spend time and have fun and enjoy your home life sometimes. And it's not a bad thing, and it's not that I'm saying that it's a bad thing, you all. I just know how it goes sometimes. You get so wrapped up into something specific, or something that's going on at work, or something that you want to finish, and then you have someone that you just don't like or don't like you, that keeps either putting you down or making you feel less than, or making you feel like you just are not doing the right things when you know you are. That's what I feel. You know the things that you're doing are great. You're actually very proud of yourself. A lot of other people are very proud of you. However, there's that one person, or that one situation, or that one boss, or that one neighbor, or whoever it is, that keeps on dragging you down. And you guys take it to heart. Hold on just a minute. You know, sometimes at work we have a little friendly competition. Let's see who's better at this, or, that kind of thing. Or you have someone that always wants to outdo you, no matter what you're doing. They always look at you as somebody that's stopping them from being a boss, or getting credit for something that maybe that you're doing, or things like that. So you have this one person that continually tries to compete against you, that continually tries to put you down or make you look bad in front of other people, especially the boss. And for heaven's sakes, they might be the boss. That could be a real problem. But the problem is they try to make you look bad, and they try to make you feel like you're not doing something right when you know that you are. And with that puts you guys in a little bit of a predicament. It puts you guys in a little bit of a sad situation, to be quite honest with you. A lot of times when these things come around, and a lot of other things that's going on in the world right now, we tend to turn to God. We tend to start praying more, meditating more. Maybe some of you all may be considering going to church or going back to church. Some of you all are not interested in the religious side. You're interested in more of the spiritual side. So I feel like that there may be a lot more prayer going on nowadays than maybe what you've done in the past. And I also feel like that this actually lifts you up and makes you feel better about your life, about certain situations, and honestly about your enemies. So with this moon, this Ace of Swords, I feel like there is something with this moon card that makes me feel like you guys are not seeing something clearly, or you're not hearing the whole truth. Sometimes when you hear two people arguing or something, and then they both come to you at different times, and they tell you their side of the story, and then the other person tells you their side of the story, and honestly they don't sound at all alike, because there's actually one truth to the story, and it's usually right in the middle somewhere, right? Because everybody makes their side look so much better. I'm feeling like you all may be hearing something coming up probably the last week, I'm guessing, and it's going to open your eyes, and it's going to give you a full picture of something specific. And when that happens, you guys are going to possibly go in a whole new direction of something specific. So whether this is something about your job, maybe this is a project that you're working on, maybe this is something opens up about your boss or someone that's been treating you the wrong way. Whatever it is, you guys are going to see the light. You're gonna see the clarity from it all, and with that, you're going to take it and run with it, possibly in a new direction. Don't get discouraged if you do hear something that is not necessarily what you want to hear, or that is not necessarily what you're thinking right now. I'd like to see you guys, or let you guys know, or help you realize that this could be something that's going to turn out way better than you could have ever imagined. Sometimes it's as simple as somebody had lied to you and you find out the truth. Sometimes it's something a little bit, bigger. And sometimes it's just something that you've only heard half of the story, but when you hear the whole story, things change. So every once in a while, it kind of shocks you when you do hear some sort of news, or when you get this epiphany, or when you get this clarity kind of a moment, and then you stand back and your mouth drops and you're like, are you kidding me? However, with this information, with this new news, with this new full picture, it's going to help you in more ways than you can imagine. I feel like that's when this new perspective comes around. And then this Hangman's here, along with the Ace of Swords. So there is going to be a new perspective and a new way that you're going to be, I'm wanting to say you're going to start thinking outside of the box, or you're seeing other people through other people's eyes. You're getting other people's viewpoints. And when you do that, or when you hear that, it's a game changer in different ways. And I think too, with this Knight of Pentacles, Pentacles are earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you all may be dealing with an earth sign. Some of you all, the devil could be attached to the earth sign. Not really feeling that, but I'm just going to say that because the devil's right on top. But I'm feeling like more so that this could be a person that's helping you see the light. This could also be a person that you guys are going to have this energy. And with this Pentacle energy, this is responsibility. This is realistic. This is something that a situation is finally going to start moving forward. And even though it may not be as quick or as fast as you're looking for it to move, you're going to be excited with the outcome. And and it's, sometimes I say things and it sounds the wrong way. Okay, I just want to say something real quick before I get into that anymore. You guys are an air sign, very intelligent, you're hard workers, you like everything so, and that's the reason why you're excellent at what you do. Sometimes you may get ahead of yourself, and then you've got to, when you hear something that changes it, some sort of news or some sort of information, you guys are going to have to step back for a second and take on this Knight of Pentacles energy and realize that you're going to have to look at things in a different way. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So it's almost like you guys are going to have to see things in a more, in a different kind of a light, in a different kind of a perspective. And sometimes that doesn't come to you until the timing is right. So I believe that if there is anyone out there that's trying to, I'm going to be honest with these cards over here. Some of you guys may be finding someone trying to interrupt your relationship. Someone might be competitive in your relationship. This could be a person that is interested in the other person, or this could be a brother, sister, mother, father, whoever it is. Someone could be trying to outdo you in your relationship and trying to make you look bad in one way or another. But then here comes this new perspective, this new light, this new, the timing is everything, and the information and the news that you're going to get is totally going to spin things around. So if you guys do have something like this with this devil, if you have someone that has something over you or someone that's controlling you, I think you're going to realize it and change it. I also feel like that you guys, if you're losing sleep at night, try not to let it bother you. And I know that's easy for me to say, because you guys you're successful and you have this victory, but for some reason somebody's tearing you down. You've watched movies or something in the past, and no matter how good a boyfriend is, they have a mother and father and they have a daughter, and the new boyfriend comes in and he's trying to date the daughter. No matter how good he is, he could be a doctor, he could be a lawyer, he could be someone big, but no matter how good he is, he's not good enough for their little girl. That's similar to how I'm feeling for you all. No matter how good you are, and you guys are the best of the best in whatever you're doing, there's going to be someone out there that you're just not good enough, but you are. I want you to know that. And whoever this is that has their finger on you, their thumb over you, trying to control you, trying to put you down, it's not going to last much longer. So I'd like to see you guys hang in there and realize a new chapter is coming in, and you guys are going to have a burst of information, a burst of renewed willpower is coming in for you guys, and it's exciting because you're going to cut away the old and take charge of the new. And I feel like this is going to lead to more balance in your life. You and your relationship, I think, will be just fine, but I do think somebody is meddling. Somebody is meddling in your relationship, or trying to. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think you guys are going to take charge of that and take care of that in a much better way. Honestly, this turns out really good. I think more balance is definitely coming in. More moderation needs to be considered. And if there's anything or anybody out there that's trying to trick you or deceive you or boss you around, I think that's coming to an end as well. So I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with the way this works out. It's a really good reading, actually. Even though there may be a few bumps in the road, eventually it's going to turn out to be really smooth for you guys. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.